I told him tomorrow if we go to pens I will shoot like this. He didn't believe me.
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
A lot of us have been talking about your goals this season, so I'm just wondering if what's made the difference first of all in front of goal. Have you now as well set yourself a goals target between now and the end of the season? Given your recent form, is maybe 10 gettable? And what would that be as an achievement for a defensive midfielder?
Yeah, the difference there is now I am more often in the opposite box, in the set pieces. Before in the set pieces I was always the last man to stop the counter-attack, and now the coach give me more confidence, putting me more in the box, and I scoring goals, so that is good for me, for the team as well. And I didn't think too much about the targets to score 10 goals or 10 more goals. I think in all competitions I have 6 goals, so if I can score double digits, if I can score 10, so it will be very good for a defensive midfielder.
It's gettable on recent form, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, our team score a lot of goals, and when the team score a lot of goals, players like me and the other defenders, we will have the chance to score as well. So I think I can achieve this.
As well as that, what do you think of the talk outside the club of winning all 4 trophies this season, particularly when you see Manchester City responding to your win over West Ham the way that they did yesterday and in the fashion that they won the Manchester derby?
First of all, it was really good for us, for the club, to win the Carabao Cup. The first competition possible to win in the season, so we are very happy with this win. The way we won this cup was special as well for everyone. And when you play good, when you already win 1 trophy, I think that's normal. More for the media, everyone talk about Liverpool can win 4 trophies, and I'm not thinking too much about this. We are thinking game after game, because it's really hard to win 2 or 3 competitions or even 4. It's really hard. After the Chelsea game, was hard to recover because it was a really hard game. We played 120 minutes and was hard to recover for the next games. But the players who played against Norwich and West Ham played really well, so we won both games, so we are still alive in the FA Cup and in the fight in the Premier League. So we have to play game after game. Of course, we play in a big club like Liverpool, we want to win everything, but let's tomorrow try to win the Inter Milan games, and then we have to focus game after game.
So 2-0 up after the first leg, home advantage at Anfield as well. How dangerous though are Inter Milan still in this time?
Inter Milan is a really good team. I think I said before, for me, in the last 2-3 years, they're the best Italian side. I don't know if they're first in the Serie A this season, but they're playing a really good football. The first leg, I think, the first half of the game they played better than us. They had a good chance to score a ball in the bar, a shot in the bar, and but we are more realistic in front of the goal. We scored 2 goals, and a big team have to win games like this as well. When you don't have too many chances to score, you have to score the chance you have. So that's what we did the first game. And tomorrow we will play at full Anfield, so the fans will be behind us. We have to try to give everything, being the highest level of intensity, of concentration, to not to give the confidence to them. We have to do what we do usually here at Anfield, to play our best football and try to kill this game the quickest as possible if you can.
Cheers.
Okay, Juliet and then Chris.
Hey, do you at this stage of the season to still be
competing in the 3 remaining competitions, do you get that sort of extra buzz, that extra drive, that extra edge? Does it give you that extra excitement at this stage? It was just something that Trent alluded to a couple of weeks ago about he thrives off it, this stage of the season, because you can see what's ahead of you.
Yeah, it's really nice to be still alive in 3 competitions. As I said before, physically it's hard, but that's good for everyone because everyone can play, can show their quality. Some players who don't really play too much have the opportunity to play in other competitions, so that's good for the team, for the manager. He know he can count with everything for every game that we have. And there's something new for us because this was the first time that I play a cup final with Liverpool, a domestic cup final with Liverpool. Now I think that's the first time we are in the quarterfinals of the FA Cup as well. So yeah, this is something new. It is always important to win trophies, to be in the last phase of the competition. So as I said before as well, we are Liverpool. We have to try to win everything that we can. And yes, for our confidence, it's always good to play a lot of games, to be alive in all the competitions. So we have to try to be always ready physically and in the head as well to play this game in the highest level possible.
Okay, Chris next, please.
Can I ask you about that penalty in the shootout? What goes through your mind to take a penalty like that? What did your teammates and the manager say? And does that just show that your confidence in yourself is just as high as ever been?
The day before, I tried to do a panenka, but I was just me and Luis Diaz and without goalkeeper in the goal, so I tried to shoot like this, and I told him tomorrow if we go to pens I will shoot like this. He didn't believe me. But when I was walking to the ball to take that penalty, I was in my mind that I will shoot a panenka. So yes, it worked.
So does this show your confidence must be so high that your all-round game so consistent? Is that a fair comment that you feel as good as you've ever felt playing football?
Yes, when you shoot a penalty like this, you have to know if you miss. Maybe you can go into the dress room because everyone will kill you. But in my mind, I was like, I will take like this and well, let's do this. That's it.
Okay, Dom, next, please.
Fab, a year ago today, the team had just lost 1-0 at home to Fulham in an empty stadium. You lost 6 games on the run here. The turnaround in the last 12 months has been incredible. Did you think you would go looking back on that day? Because you just come back, I think you've been injured and you just come back into the team. Did you always have belief that you would get back to the levels that you are now?
I remember when we lose this game, the confidence of the team was really low. Wasn't the only game we lose at home. I think we lose against Burnley as well, and the moment was not good. But I think after this game, some things started to change as well. I don't remember if the next game was Leipzig in the Champions League,
yeah.
But we won this game. So after this game, the team started to play better. Was a change around, and the season took another turn for us in that moment. And since the start of the season, some of the players came back from injury, and some of the things changed as well. I didn't play central back anymore, so this is for me, and I think for the team is good as well. And in general, I don't have many injuries this season, so this is good for everyone. And at home we won almost every game, so that's important. I think when we play at Anfield, we have always to play our best football to win every game. And if you want to be consistently, if you want to fight to win the league, you have to performance your best football. Not just at home, but of course at home is really important. So as what we try to do, and that's it.
Okay, take the last two, so Paul at the back.
I was just wondering, do you think the squad now is stronger than the squad that won the Premier League and the Champions League? Do you think you've evolved as a squad and you're stronger than when you won those two trophies?
Yes, maybe, yes, because we have more time playing together. We know each other. Of course, we lose some players, some important players. Gini Wijnaldum he was a really important player who won the Champions League and the Premier League with us. And we lose other important players as well, Shaqiri, Lovren. But I think when you play 4 or 5 years together, that's normal. You play better. Some things is more automatic. So I think because of the time playing together, the time with the manager and the staff technique, so make us better.
And you mentioned Luis Diaz before. How impressed have you been with his impact? Because you had to wait a bit of time to settle in at Liverpool. He's settled in straight away. Different examples, but you must have been impressed.
Yes, it's really impressive. He's been here, I think, 1 month and a half, and playing in a really high level. He was really important in the final as well. For me, he was one of the best players in the final against Chelsea. And I think the final was only his 3rd game maybe with us, so he's really impressive. He's really good. It's not always easy to play in a high level when you change of country, you change the league. He was not used of the intensity of England, but he looks like he was playing here a long time, because he's playing really good and has been really impressive.
Okay, final question from James from TalkSport, please.
Hi Fabinho. Trent Alexander-Arnold recorded his 16th assist at the weekend. Do you think he's changed the game when it comes to the modern fullback?
Yes, Trent is really important for us, not just with the assist, but in the game when you have the ball, he is really important. He always can find a pass in between the lines, and sometimes we think he don't have solution, and he always find an important pass. And of course, in the last part of the pitch, he can always change the game. He can always find an assist, and 16 assists is really impressive for a right back. And we have still 3-4 months to play, so this number will be high. So yes, when I see Trent play, he's not. It's really hard to find a right back who play like this, who looks more like a number 8 or a number 10 than a right back. But I hope he will continue to playing like this, to playing in a high level, and because he can be one of the best right backs in the history, maybe the best, and hopefully he will keep playing like this.
Hey guys, that's us. No, sorry, we've got to end there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Take care.